This is the 2023 Oak Ridge Masters. I didn't get as much video as in the past, but you can see one of the singles on a little car. Kind of gives a sense of how big these are. That happens to be my single, Spirit, on our Mercedes. They're like 24 feet long. This is a video of the course at Oak Ridge. It's really a pretty nice course, sheltered, so there's not a lot of waves unless you get, some boat running down the sideline, but it's a pretty well maintained course. Just thought I'd get a shot of a few ducks that don't get bothered by the races. In fact, they just stick right in where they are as the race boats go by. But a lot of great races at Oak Ridge. I didn't get a lot of footage this year, but this happens to be an 8 coming into the recovery dock.
My name is Jane Wittman.
Jane Wittman.
I'm 58. I just turned 58 a few days ago, so.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Jane, we're here at the Oak Ridge Masters. How long have you been rowing?
I started erging in the year 2000 with a group of friends under the tutelage of Trish Miles, who was an elite rower, and her husband was the University of Dayton women's varsity coach.
Now tell us what erging is.
Erging is the rowing machine. So we sit down on that rowing machine and we torture ourselves completely for 2 hours, and then we go home to our children. But I started doing that when I was 35, and our first race was in 2000. That was a head race in the year 2000, and I've been rowing and coaching ever since.
Wow, so you coach as well?
Not anymore. This is the first year in a while that I haven't coached.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about your experience with maintaining health and fitness and quality of life, and how rowing has impacted that.
Rowing has impacted my life in great ways. It's given me a confidence that I didn't know I had. I was never much of an athlete in high school. I mean, I always played sports. I always, you always fake athleticism when you're not an athlete. But rowing was the first time that I sat down I tried something and I excelled at it. And what I used to say to my novices, it's my job to give you the Kool-Aid, it's your job to drink it and want more. And so I drank the Kool-Aid, and I just can't stop drinking it. It's the best outlet for me. And no matter how bad my day is, no matter how rough the day was with my kids, I always had this to turn to. There's something about getting in a boat and putting your head down or chin up and just rowing as hard as you can. It's cathartic, really. Sometimes it's cathartic. And you have good days on the water and you have bad days on the water. Same with the erg room. But you always want to come back for more, because I live for that good row. We just had a great race. And if I could get in the water and do it again, I'd do it in a heartbeat. It inspires me. It makes me work hard. But I also have this phenomenal group of friends, and that's been the other part of this, is I have this team. When you're 58 and you're on a team and people count on you, it's really inspiring. It really, truly is.
That's fantastic. Are you in an 8 or a 4?
I row 8s and 4s.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I also have a single. That's what I do, like, for fun. Yeah, for conditioning and fun, I'll row my single, but for competition, 8s and 4s.
And getting out on that water by yourself, and it's another world.
It's beautiful. It really is. I have a boat up. We have a lake house in Canada, and I'll row my single up there, and then I have a single in Dayton as well. And you can stop and you see the turtles, and you see up in the lake up north, you see the loon and the beaver, and it's, you'll see a fox running. It's wonderful just to be in the boat. It's so quiet and pretty. It's beautiful.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, that should encourage some people just to get out there, maybe find a club near them.
I would say definitely try it, because, like I said before, at our age, how long has it been since you've been on a team? Since you've had people counting on you to show up for practice, counting on you to put forth 100% out, and then you cross the finish line, win or lose, and you've accomplished something. Exactly. And you've accomplished something really big, because it takes a lot of courage to get out there. But it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it.
Wow, that is so encouraging.
Thank you.
We like to ask people spiritual beliefs, anything that drives you, helps you.
My spirit. I'm born and bred a Catholic. I remain a Catholic, and that does give me incredible, it gives me such a boost.
Yeah.
In times of fear, in times of worry, you turn to Christ.
Exactly.
And I also am a big fan of the Blessed Virgin Mary, so she calms me tremendously. I have a prayer that I say all the time.
Yeah.
It's called the Memorare, and it deepens me. It deepens my faith in God, and faith has helped me through the worst times in my life and helped me glorify the best time of my life.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're conservative, Christ-believing Christians, and we're just so blessed.
Absolutely.
And we know the end of the story.
Absolutely. I'll tell you, I feel so sad for people who don't have faith. Because faith gives you hope. And if you don't have hope, what do you have? You can look at the world through really sour eyes, or you can look through at the world through your faith and your hope, and it's a much better place when you do that.
So well said.
Yeah.
Well said. And we really pray that the people out there watching these videos on YouTube will understand just what you said.
I hope so too. All things are better through Christ.
Well, we so appreciate your input and the time you take to
Thank
tell
you.
us your story.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
At this.
We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.